How's it going, everyone? Glenn here. I want to talk about the new feature in the report section of Tradezilla. Now, this is a cool thing that Tradezilla, and this is kind of what I've been wanting is stats, data. All right. So what you can do is just make sure you have your account that you want to look for, and at the top right, and see because I'm going to select one of my Tradeify accounts, and we could just go into this. So performance, there's this performance tab up here, and it's showing your net P&L here. And so you can kind of just see it's just like a zoomed in clear version of your P&L of this account, and you can see kind of the peaks and valleys of this account, and it's just um gradually going up, and it's really good. You could kind of uh what do you call it, categorize it weekly, get change of view really of it, right? So the monthly view, of course, it's going to be zoomed out. You're going to see a straighter line, and then the day is there, right? You could change the different stats. Now, I haven't dove into every single stat, and this is it kind of brings it down to almost like overwhelming, but you kind of want to know what you're looking for. And so um now what I want to I'm just going to keep it simple, look at net P&L, you know. But you do have all these different things because you want to see like correlation of what your P&L is saying based on the actions you're taking with this account in these trades. So on the right here is this bar graph of average daily win and slash loss, and it's been good. I guess this is good stats, right? Point, and it was like point. We have this crazy one, 6.13. I think that kind of screwed me up with the whole consistency rule for Tradeify, and you can kind of see I'm just living in the 1 point something area, 1.1, 1.0. It's teetering off to 0.99 at the latest. That's a cool little metric that I seen. And you can see the weekly view. But if you scroll down, it summarizes each the trades here. Really cool thing. Then you have the overview, and this is kind of like what you see in the brokers when you see the reports and stuff. So it kind of just gives you a nice visual here. You can see that the reports section. This is cool. So we have date and time. All right. So this is a cool view that I like. It starts off with your best performing day. Mine's Sunday. How you like that, huh? Start the week off strong, and in Tuesday, like I always had a gut feeling it was Tuesdays for some reason. The market just doesn't do. I don't do well in the market for some reason, right? And then most active day. That's a cool little stat. Best win rate on Thursdays, and it gives you like I guess it's I trade the whole week. I just don't have Fridays on here. How's that, huh? Okay, and then it gives you so we're here trade count versus net P&L, and it kind of shows you a different visual of like what your correlation is with trade count. So like the starting from here, Sunday trade count 24 to Monday trade count 37. So I rose up 13 trades. And like, does it trading more add value to your P&L? Pretty much. That's the question I kind of bring it down to. Right here, I have the most trades at Wednesday, 41 trades, and my P&L is going up. Then I take less trades here, and then very minimal trades on Friday. Saturday, of course, zero because the market's closed. So like my peak activity goes from Sunday, goes up to peaks, and we call this hump day. So this is a cool little graphic here, and it kind of brings to attention what you're doing as a trader day in, day out, and trade count and whatnot. And then it breaks it down even further with the summary. So this is going to be like my favorite page here. How's that, huh? Let's go in months. Let's just see what that looks like, huh? I mean, it's only this account's only like 3 months old, so of course we're not going to get much good data here anyway. So best performing month is May, least performing month is April. So you're not going to get much unless I change it. Let me just change it to this here real quick. See how it looks like. January is okay. So if this is a monthly view, January was my best performing month. February was my least performing month. uh, April most active. May is my best win rate. So let's see how that goes. Now you're gonna see my June, July, August blank because I don't have Tradezilla data for this. I did start this live account in October, so that's when I signed up for Tradezilla because I want to track it, and so you can kind of just see that there. That's why it's blank. Trade account here as well. In January, a little bit less trades, and then I started adding. You're going to see this big jump from 75 to 191. Why is that, Glenn? Because I added some new intraday strategies. That's the reason. I didn't just go berserk. Um, we'll see if I beat 191 of April with May. We have a few days left of May. I'm at 134 right now, trade count. So we'll see. My P&L is up. I am working my way out of this big red drawdown. You could see here. So that's a cool little thing. What does trade time say? Time in trade, I guess. Oh no, it's hour of the day. All right, that's cool. So let's see. 4 a.m. I wonder if this is this Hawaii Standard Time. Best performing hour, you can see it's 3 p.m. 1500. Least performing hour is 1 p.m. Most active is at 12. So on the reopen, I put in a bunch of trades. Win rate is 9 a.m., but it's only one trade, so it's kind of irrelevant here. Exit time. Let's look at here if this makes a difference. 12 o'clock is a great time for me to trade. I guess when I close my losers at 2 p.m., so it adds up. I do a lot of trades at 3 p.m. Win rate 8 a.m. So this is more of an accurate because accurate representation because it does give you I have more trades. So let's see, 8 a.m. here. Yep, 61% win rate at 8 a.m. Oh, I guess when I exit. So what about entering? It just gives me 9 a.m. Weird. So let's go like second best, I guess. 50, a lot of 50 percenters on my end. Oh, we could even zoom in. So it breaks it down even more. Wow, that is pretty cool. And let's look at trade duration. So my best trades are over 4 hours, 255 trades. Least performing trade duration. So if I'm holding between 10 to 30 minutes, cut my losers quicker. Most active trade durations 4 hours. Best win rate is 1 to 2 minutes. How's that? Come on, guys. So where is that one? 46%. So right here. Wow. I did not know that. So 2-minute trades, guys. I am on a roll. 13 trades, 46% win rate. That is pretty cool, man. I like that. And then it gives you a cross analysis, all the different future symbols. So you're gonna see multiple. So like the M5, that's 2025 G5, and then you have the Z4, that's 2024 trades. So or market. So that's something you wanna take into consideration. You can adjust the view by the all of these different things. Bottom 10 worst performing symbols. So it gives me that M and Q, a lot of red, Nikkei, natural gas, Russell. Um, that's really cool, man. So you spend a lot of time here, guys. A lot of time. But at the end of the day, you want to just what this tool, you want to zoom out, right? Like what does Tradezilla, what am I taking away from this? Okay. I like that it highlights it up here because that's kind of what I would want to see. So don't trade Tuesdays. Oh, Thursday. Don't trade Thursdays. According to this account, Monday is my best performing day. I guess per by P and L. That's what that is. So if I do, so you only can do P and L. Win rate is Fridays, most active days, Tuesdays. So it's is different. I mean, this is the most accurate of my trading systems because this is the longest account that I have on Tradezilla. So these are really cool stats. Best performing month. Yeah, we seen this one. Trade time. Yeah. So the days ones I did not recognize. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, least performing day, Monday. Okay. Cool. Cool. So Thursdays. Why is that? What's my trade? 138 trades. Huh. Just the edge doesn't work those days, Glenn. Fridays. Wow. Calendar. So this is your yearly calendar, what that looks like. A lot of red days for me, Glenn. Well, I mean, of course, February, March, but April, May is looking better. Looking better. So that is the report section of the Tradezilla. This is a new report section, and it's really, really cool to use. And I like this report day and time. And you can see it's beta, so it's still being improved upon. But I like this. I like this really well. What you can do is just go down to the nitty gritty, maybe, and just see like what particular trades you can remove of from your stats. What trades that I took on Tuesday that I could just totally avoid. Maybe I just don't trade Tuesdays, right? I mean, look, but at the end of the day, when you put it into the P&L, like, oh, I'm gonna save me $1,500. Get into the data, but also don't get overwhelmed by it because there's so much. You want to know what you're looking for. Look into data, analyze it, and then create a type of action plan to kind of use this data to better your trading. You know, that's kind of the approach I would go with this particular market. Oh, this is just me. There you go. This is all of it. There you go. So yeah, that'll be like the my takeaway from this going over this platform on this new section. Um, dive into the data, look through it, analyze it, start questioning some stuff. Be like, okay, why did I do that? Then you can go into the calendar view in the dashboard and look at that individual trade, and just see, you might see some patterns, and come up with a plan of action, you know. So like I could just avoid Thursdays. That'll save me 13 grand, hopefully. But at the same time, if you avoid that, you might be avoiding some winners too, because we don't know what the market's going to be doing, right? Definitely trade Mondays, Sunday Mondays. This could be, it's because I'm closing out my Sunday entries, huh? That could be it. So like this read guide's really going to be helpful for you guys to dive in, because I know all this data could be very, very overwhelming at first, but I think if you start picking it apart, take it slow, don't get too crazy with adding all these different metrics at one time, and it's helping you understand your system. So yeah, just do that, take it slow. I won't post your questions in the Discord if you guys do. And that being said, thanks for guys for watching.